All right, welcome back to another game of Play Action Football. My name is Brian Hafferkamp. I'm the designer and creator of Play Action. In this game, we are going to get ourselves ready for the upcoming football season. It's Saturday, August 31st, so right around the corner. I believe this weekend games are getting up and going for college, and the pro game is coming. And so we want to just get ourselves in football mindset. I can see it's going to be in the 70s here in Chicago next week, almost into the 40s at night. So we're starting to get the turn toward fall already. I know a lot of the country enjoys summer on into September, but that's when it starts to turn for us here. So let's go ahead and get this game going. This is 2007 Tennessee Titans against the Indianapolis Colts. And so we're playing in the Dome, so there's no weather adjustments here, and I've already made my team adjustments. You can see here that Tennessee is a 1 on offense. Indianapolis is a -2 on defense, so adding those together gives us a -1. So on every play, there will be a -1 adjustment to the D10 roll. And then there will be some different play effects as well. Both teams run a 4-3, so that should be easier to remember. And then Tennessee on defense is a -2. Indy is a +2, so they cancel each other out. So there's no adjustment. They're even strength as far as Indianapolis is concerned on offense. Got everything laid out here. Let's go ahead and do our, let's see who wins the coin toss. White is going to be Indianapolis. Blue is going to be Tennessee. So Tennessee wins the coin toss. They elect to kick first. And so it will be Indy who receives, and Tennessee kicking off. All right, let's get this one going. This is Play Action Football. If you want a primer on that, there's a playlist on this channel. So it goes through every single thing that I'm going to go through here today. I realize that I need to get one more item. All right, now we have everything that we need. Just needed to print off my kicking game and special teams and special plays charts. So let's go ahead and get this one started. To kick off, we roll 2d6 or 2d10s, and it will be the kickoff and the kick return. So the kickoff is an 8. That is going to be 65 yards plus a d6, so 70 yards. That goes 5 yards deep in the end zone, and we're just going to touch back on that. So it will be 1st and 10 from the 25 for the Colts. No time off the clock. It's first down. And let's put the Colts here on top. So again, both teams running a 4-3 defense, so that's going to help us with our play calling. A 5 to a 5. So on 1st down and 10, that's going to be a short pass against a base defense, and that will be a -1. So -1 overall. 9 minus 1 is 8. 8 on a short pass is going to be incomplete. Good defense there as they cause the incompletion from the Colts. It'll be 2nd down and 10. As the Colts on their opening drive. This is an inside run against a base defense. That's going to be tough sledding. That's a -1 as well. Another 8. But on the inside run, that's going to be good for 2 yards. As it's Keith who takes it out 2 yards to the 27. It'll be 2nd down or 3rd down and 8. So 3rd and long for the Colts. This is a draw play against a base defense. Draw against the base is a 0, so this is a total straight up play. 13 on the draw play is good for a D10. Let's see what the total is. That's good for 7 yards, so that takes it out to the 34. That's going to leave them 1 yard short. That's Joseph Adai with the carry up the middle. So that's going to bring up 4th down and 1 from the 34. I'm going to go ahead and punt that. No need to put yourself in a bad situation. So 2 and then 7. So on the punt, we're looking at the wide die for Indianapolis. That's a 3. 3 on a punt is good for 30 yards, so 10, 20, 30. And then on the return, it's 12 yards plus a D6. So 12 plus 6 is 18. So 10, 20, 19, 18. So let me do the punt here. My mind is moving too fast for my hands. So 30 plus a return of 18. And that's going to put the ball at the 46-yard line of Indianapolis. So good field position for Tennessee as their defense bows up. Short punt from Indy. And that's going to lead to good field position. It'll be excuse me, Vince Young, who is leading the Tennessee Titans out on offense. And it'll be 1st and 10, Tennessee. Remember, there's a -1 adjustment on every single play. So this is going to be an inside run against a base blitz. And that's going to be a -2. With the -1 is a -3. So that's not a good place to be. 10 minus 3 is 7. 7 on the inside run is a 1-yard run. So not much going on there, as it's Brown who takes it up the middle for just 1 yard. Next play up will be an inside run again against a base. That's a -1. With the other -1, it's -2. So 12 on the inside run, that's better. That's good for 5 yards. And that will be Lindell White for 5 yards. That takes it down to the 40-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 as the Titans pick up 5 on 2nd down. Third down, this is going to be an outside run against a nickel. So I surprised them a little bit with the outside run. That'll be a +1. So that evens everything out as they get an advantage on the play. 8 on an outside run is going to be good for 2 yards. So Indy with a good stop. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 2. And what is it? It's a 48, 55-yard field goal. 56 is their long. Got a pretty good kicker here. So let's go ahead and try to kick the field goal. We just used the 1D10. It's a make if it's a 3 or higher. So this will be 55 yards. The long for the team is 56. It's a 9, and that's going to be good. So up and in from 55 yards. And Tennessee takes a 3-0 lead. Take 15 off there. Reset everything back. And we are good to go on that. Let's go ahead and get the kickoff. This will be going to the Colts as Tennessee kicks off from their own 55. It's always a danger losing the dice. All right. Kickoff is a 1. That's going to be 67 yards. So that's 2 yards deep in the end zone. We'll try to take that back. And that will be 30 yards plus a D10. So 35 yards. -2 is 33. So that takes it out to the 33-yard line. Good starting field position for Indianapolis. So we'll say 67 and 33 on the return. All right, so Indianapolis takes over 1st and 10 from their own 33. second crack at it here for Peyton Manning and the Indianapolis offense. It's Manning, Joseph Adai, Reggie Wayne, Dallas Clark. That's some pretty good offensive players here. Let's see if they can get something going. This is going to be an inside run against a base. So that's going to be a -1 overall. So a 5 on an inside run is 0 yards. As the Tennessee defense pretty tough here in the opening quarter. All right, it's second down. We're going to go ahead and throw the ball. So let's get a medium pass here. And that's going to be against a nickel defense. So a -1 overall. 13 minus 1 is 12. 12 on a medium pass is good for D10 plus 7. And that's good for 17 yards. So nice connection there. So 10, 17 takes it out to the 50. That'll bring up 1st and 10. And that connection was to Dallas Clark for 17. So it gets Indianapolis jump started here. Let's see if that gets them going. This is an inside run to a base. Another -1. It's going to be a 2. 2 on the inside run is a tackle for loss. And that's going to be for -6 as they go backwards this time. And it takes it down to the 44. It's going to bring up 2nd down and long. Not a great play there. And so let's go ahead and throw let's take a deep shot. And so a deep pass on 2nd and long against a base blitz. It's going to be a +1. So +1 overall. 15 becomes 16. 16 on a deep pass is good for 28 yards. So 10, 20, 30, 29, 28. And that'll take it down to the 28-yard line of Tennessee. As Peyton Manning, another long first down, or another long pass that goes to UTEC, the backup tight end. Sort of a tight end H-back kind of guy. Ben UTEC, I think is his name. Brings up 1st down and 10 from the 28-yard line of Tennessee. Peyton Manning with a couple of long passes here has got the Colts offense on the move. This is an outside run against a base blitz. That's good for a -1. So that becomes a 2. Another tackle for loss, this time for 4 yards. So they go backwards again, and the running game just not doing well here. They are at -1 overall. It's a team. Oh boy. All right, so 2nd down. This is an outside run against a base blitz, and that's going to be a -1. But this time they roll a little bit higher. So 15 on an outside run is going to be D10 plus 2. And that's going to be good for 4 yards. So that takes it back to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 10 for Indianapolis. Let's go for a medium pass on 3rd down and 10. And that'll be coming against a base defense. So medium against a base is going to be a +1. So it's a +1 overall. 9 becomes a 10. 10 on the medium pass is a quarterback hurry. And that will be an incompletion. So after a couple of big passes, Indianapolis stalls out just inside the 30 at Tennessee. This is going to be a 45-yard field goal. Definitely going to go for that. 45 yards, they're not so great. They need an 8 to a 10. Not great kicking here. They get a 9. It's Indianapolis with the white. So they actually do hit on the 45-yard field goal, and that's going to tie the game at 3 apiece. So he sneaks it in the upright, and Tennessee will kick off from the 35-yard line. You can see that the game moves pretty quickly once you get into the rhythm of it. The kickoff is an 8. An 8 is 65 yards plus a D6, so 66 yards. Takes it 1 yard deep in the end zone. We'll run that back. And the run back is going to be a 9. And a 9 on the return is 38 yards. So 38 minus 1 is 37. Takes it out to the 37-yard line. So good return there. We go 66 on the kickoff, 37 on the return. Switch our team here. And Vince Young comes out to lead the Tennessee offense again. This time we're going to start off with a short pass. And the short pass is against the base blitz. That's a 0. So we have a -1 overall adjustment. So 12 becomes 11. 11 on the short pass is going to be D6 plus 2. And that's good for 3 yards. So out to the 40-yard line. Connection is made to Williams on the outside. Brings up second down and 7. Vince Young connects on his first pass. 2nd and 7, that was, I don't know what that was, 4 and 5. Second down is 7. This is going to be a medium pass against a base defense. And that's a +1. So that evens everything out. A 6 on a medium pass is going to be a quarterback hurry. So it's an incompletion. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 7 as Tennessee looking to make a play here. This will be another medium pass, this time against a blitz, as Indy sends the blitz, and it'll be a -1 overall. 17 becomes a 16 on a medium pass. That's D10 plus 10, so this is going to be a first down. And that's good for 16 yards. So 10 plus 6 takes it to the 44, and that'll be 1st and 10 for Tennessee. Nice connection there from Vince Young to Bo Scaife, former, actually I think that was his teammate at Texas. Scaife, a tight end, good player at University of Texas. Brings up 1st down and 10. We've got 7 minutes left in the first quarter. This is going to be a 1st down run, inside run to the blitz, and that's going to be a -2 with the -1 already that they have as a -3. So 4 minus 3 takes us off the play chart. And when we go off the play chart, we have to look at our penalties. So if it's less than 2, we roll for the offensive penalty. If it's a 6, that's going to be a delay of game. And so that'll be -5 yards. So we'll go back 5 to the 49. We'll replay the down. And I like to just mark down the penalties when they come. So 1st down and 10, no movement from the clock or the down. 1st and 15, sorry. And so 1st and long, this is going to be a medium pass against a nickel blitz. That puts us at a 0. So a -1 overall adjustment. And a 9 becomes an 8. And that's going to be an incompletion on 1st and long. Tennessee with the ball, and they're driving. They're just inside Tennessee territory at the Indy 49. 2nd and long. This is going to be a deep shot as Vince drops all the way back. He's looking down the field. This is against the nickel defense, and that's going to be a -2. With the -1 they already have is a -3 adjustment. 7 minus 3 is 4. 4 on the deep pass is going to be an INT. So Vince Young gets picked off. And we're going to have a play there. He gets picked off. It's going to be 1st down and 10. And we need to look at our special plays to see the pickoff play. So interception on a deep pass, we're looking at this column here. And let's go and roll to see what the return is. The new line of scrimmage is going to be the line of scrimmage plus 5. So deep ball is picked off, it's run back, and the new line of scrimmage is the 49 plus 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the new line of scrimmage is going to be the Tennessee 46. So you can use your imagination as to what the interception looked like. So deep ball down the middle, maybe picked off by the safety. You can actually do, it'll help you. There's a 10. Fuller. I'm not familiar enough with, oh, sorry. It's a Boyman. I'm not sure who that is. But Boyman picks it off and he runs it back to the 46-yard line. Oh, I'm sorry. You know, it said plus. So it's so this was the line of scrimmage, and plus goes this way. So this should be plus 5. So it should be to the 44. Okay. So not in Tennessee territory, but they run it back to the 44-yard line. So plus is past the line of scrimmage, minus is behind the line of scrimmage. So okay. First down and 10 for Indianapolis. Game tied at 3. We've got 6 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Indy with the ball. This is going to be a short pass against a base blitz outside run against a base. And that's going to be a 0. So 7 on the outside run is good for 0 yards. And that'll bring up second down and 10. Running game all but non-existence so far for the Colts. They've got 14, what is that? 5 yards, 5 yards net on 7 carries. So Tennessee defense came to play today. For Indy, this is going to be an outside run to a base blitz. And that's going to be a -1. But they've rolled high here with an 18. So 18 minus 1 is 17 on the outside play. He is a D6 plus 7. So that's good for 12 yards. So 10, 12. Takes it down to the 44-yard line. That's going to be a first down as they pop it on the outside run for a nice gain. We'll call that 8. That's Keith again. Brings up first and 10 for the Indianapolis Colts. 4 is going to be an inside run to a base blitz, and that's a -2. So that's a tough one. A 6 on the inside run is going to be good for 0 yards as Tennessee blitzes up the middle. And they are stuffing the run at this point. All right, so no more messing around. Let's go ahead and drop back with Peyton Manning. We're going to take a deep shot here. Second down and 10. And that deep ball is going to go against a base blitz. So Tennessee comes with the blitz. We got a deep pass. That's a +1 to the Indy offense. And let's see what the roll is here. 13 plus 1 is 14. On a deep ball is going to be a D10 plus 18. And that's good for 23 yards as the connection goes to Gonzalez. Is that Tony Gonzalez? Can't remember back then. All right, so 18 yards. I'm sorry, 23 yards. Oh, I put that 23. So 23 yards, 10, 20, plus 3 takes it down to the 21-yard line. They're knocking at the door of the red zone. Let's go through throw a medium pass here, and that's going to be against a base defense. So that's a +1, and we've got a 17. 17 becomes 18. 18 on a medium pass is good for 22 yards, and that is a touchdown pass from Peyton Manning to Dallas Clark down the middle, and that's going to be good for 6 points. The extra point can be missed, but it's not missed, so that's going to be a touchdown, and it's now 10-0. As Peyton Manning goes 21 yards for the score to Dallas Clark, and Indianapolis takes a lead here. All right, they'll kick off from the 35. 10-3 is our score, as Indy scores just before the end of the quarter. The kickoff is going to be a 10, and that's going to be good for 60 yards. So that takes it down to the 5. So 60 here. And the return is a 7. That's 30 yards plus a D10. So 33 yards plus the 5 is out to the 38. So good starting field position for the Titans. So 33 on the return. Take off our 15. And we're heading toward the end of the first quarter. It's going to be Tennessee with the ball at their own 38. They've had pretty good starting field position the whole game. Just haven't been able to get much going on offense. Let's go for a medium pass here. Medium pass against a base defense is going to be a +1, so that evens them out at least. 13 on a medium pass is good for 11 yards as Vince hits on the first down play. And that's going to go to who? That's a pass to Williams for 11 yards and a first down. Vince Young with the interception on the last drive. Let's see if he can redeem himself a little bit here. This is going to be a short pass against a base defense. That's a -1, so -2 overall. 18 becomes 16 on the short pass is D10 plus 2. Good roll there. That's 12 yards. So 10, 11, 12, and that's a first down pickup as they've gotten a couple of chunk plays here. That pass to Williams again. Williams getting 40% of the catches on the team. So first down and 10 from the Indianapolis 39. We got an outside run to a base defense. That's going to be a 0, so it's a -1 overall. So 6 on the outside run is good for no yards. Nice play from the Colts defense. Brings up second down and 10. This is a medium pass against a base defense, and that's going to even things out as it's a +1. So an 8 on a medium pass is going to be an incompletion, as Vince Young can't hit on the second down pass. It's going to bring up third down and long. Let's run a draw play, be a little bit safe here. So a draw against a base blitz, that's actually a pretty good call. We got a -1 with our other -1, so that's going to be a -2. 12 minus 2 is 10. 10 on the draw is good for just 2 yards, and that takes it down to the 37. So nice, really nice defensive play there from the Colts, as it's just a 2-yard gain. 47, 54 yards. Got to go for the field goal again. Again, a 3 to 10 is going to be good. It's a 10, and they hit from 54 yards this time, so a couple of long field goals for Tennessee, and the score is 10-6 with 1 minute left in the quarter. Tennessee will kick off from their own 35, and that's going to lead us to what? So we got the kickoff here. 9 is going to be good for, 63 yards, and the Colts will receive it at the 2-yard line. So 63. And the run back is a 1. And that's going to be 13 yards plus 3. So 16 yards plus 2 takes it out to the 18. Not great starting field position there for Indianapolis, but what can you do? So 16 yards on the return, and that's going to bring up first down and 10 for the Colts. First and 10, this will be a short pass. So 3-step drop from Peyton Manning against a base defense. Short against the base is a -1. So this is a 12. 12 on the short pass is going to be a D6 plus 3. And that's good for 9 yards as they hit Reggie Wayne with a short pass. Takes it out to the 27. That's going to bring up second down and 1 1 play left in the first quarter. Colts on offense, they lead 10-6 here in the first quarter, and they are looking to add. But they're at their own 27, so this is going to be an outside run to a base defense. That is a 0. So a 9 on an outside run is good for a D6, and that's good for 5 yards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out to the 32. That'll bring up first down and 10, and that's going to end our first quarter. So Peyton Manning with a good first quarter. He's got 44, 64, 72, 82, 89 yards in the first quarter on 4 of 6 passing. We head on to the second quarter, and it will be first down and 10 for the Colts from their own 32. Inside run to a base defense is going to be a -1. So a 6 on the inside run, they get stuffed up the middle. And that's going to be second down and 10 for Indianapolis. On second down, it's going to be a medium pass against a base defense. That's a +1 to the Colts. So 12 on a medium pass is D6 +3. And it will be a 6-yard gain to Reggie Wayne. So out to the 38. It's going to bring up third down, though. Third down and 4 for the Colts. What do they got here? It will be a deep pass, and that's going to go against a base defense. So deep against a base is a +2. That's pretty good. We got 12. 12 plus 2 is 14. 14 on the deep ball is D10 plus 18. And that's going to be good for 26 yards, and that goes to Dallas Clark again. What did I say? 26 yards? 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that pushes it down to the 36-yard line. Lots of big plays from the Indianapolis defense as they get some good rolls here in this game. So Colts putting up big offense on the deep ball. A 36, that was a deep one down the middle as Dallas Clark takes it for 26 yards. I think it was 26 yards, something like that. 2, this is a medium pass against a base defense. I just can't remember what I said. Medium against a base defense is medium against a base. That's a +1. So 7, 8 on the medium pass doesn't matter. That's an incompletion. Good defense from the Tennessee Titans. Brings up second down and 10. Got a really big roll here, so let's see what happens on the play. This is a short pass against a base. That's a -1. So 17 on the short pass is D10 plus 3. And so 5 yards on the play. That goes to Reggie Wayne. That takes it down to the 31. That's going to bring up third down and 5. Yeah. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Third down and 5. It's an outside run to a base defense. That's a 0. So 12 on an outside run is going to be D6 plus 2. So they need at least a 5 or a 3 here. They get a 1. And that's good for 3 yards. That takes it down to the 29. And that's going to be Keith with the rush. So 3 yards isn't going to do it, as it'll be fourth down and 3 from the 29-yard line. So 39, 46-yard field goal. Again, they have to... That's kind of tough here. But they need an 8, 9, or 10. They get an 8. Wouldn't you know it? So 43 yards. They needed to roll 8, 9, or 10 on these longer field goals, and they've gotten it each time. So Tennessee with a field goal with 12 minutes left in the quarter, or in the half, sorry. And they're going to be up, what is that, 13-6. So up a touchdown, and they're going to be kicking off to the Titans. So Indy with the kickoff. It's a 7. A 7 is going to be a touchback. And Tennessee will take over 1st and 10 at their own 25. Touchback. So Tennessee 1st and 10. They're down by a touchdown. No need to move the clock. And let's see what VY has got for them. So this is going to be an outside run to a base defense. That's a 0, so they're -1 overall. 11 on an outside run is D6 plus 1. So that's good for 5 yards. A nice pickup there. And that'll be Lindell White with a 5-yard run. They haven't picked up huge plays on the ground, but they have been successful running the ball. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 5 from the 30-yard line. It'll be an outside run to a base defense, so that's a -1 overall. So 7 on the outside run is good for no yards, and that's going to be Vince Young taking it to the outside as he gets hemmed in on the outside by the Indianapolis defense. That's going to bring up 3rd down and 5, and let's see what they got on a 3rd down play. It'll be a medium pass against a nickel defense. So that's a -1, -2 overall. 18 becomes a 16. And on a medium pass, it's D10 plus 10. So D10, a 17, and that goes to Williams. So that's going to be good for 17 yards. So 10 and 7 out to the 47-yard line. So that's good for a 1st down. As Tennessee moves the ball on that 3rd and 5 play. They take over 1st and 10 at the 47. Vince Young out of the shotgun. It's going to be a short pass against a base. So -2 overall. 8 on the short pass is going to be incomplete. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. Tennessee down a touchdown here in the 2nd quarter. Got 10 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. This is what do we got? We got 2nd down and 10. So this is going to be a deep shot against a blitz. So Indy brings it, and Young is going to take a shot downfield. So deep ball against a blitz is a +1. That evens them out. And what kind of roll they got? They got a 13. 13 on a deep pass for Tennessee is D10 plus 15. That pass is going to go to Gage, and it's a D10. So 9 plus 15 is 24 yards. So they hit on a big one. That's a nice chunk play on a deep ball for a 1st down. So 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4. And they'll have it 1st and 10 at the Titans 29. Justin Gage with a big catch for the Titans. It's going to be an inside run to a blitz. Ooh, that's a -2. So -3 overall. 5 minus 3 is 2, and 2 on the inside run is going to be a tackle for loss. That will be -5 yards. So that takes them back to the 34. Be 2nd down and 14. I'm sorry, 2nd down, 2nd down and 15. 2nd and 15. We've got a medium pass against a blitz. So no mercy from the Indianapolis Colts. Medium pass against the blitz is a 0. They're a -1 overall. So a 9 on a medium pass is going to be a pass deflection. And that'll take this off the clock. It'll be 3rd down and 15. And that's a miss for Tennessee. So 3rd down and forever. They're just going to get back into the shotgun. So this is going to be a medium pass against a blitz again. And that's going to be a 0. So -1 overall for Tennessee. An 11 on a medium pass is going to be D10 plus 5. So they're going to have to roll a 10 here in order to get a 1st down. They roll a 7, so it's good for 12 yards. And that's going to go to Williams. So 12 yards is going to leave them short of the 1st down. 10, 12, so that's going to leave them 3 yards short. And they're going to have to go for the field goal. The field goal is going to be 39 yards, and they're automatic from 30 to 39, so that's just going to be 3 points. No need to kick it because everything you roll is going to go in. So with 8 minutes and 15 seconds left, we've got a good one here. It's 13-9 is our score. Tennessee at Indianapolis in the Dome. This is from 2007. We got the kickoff. Sorry, the kickoff from the 35. The kickoff is a 1. That's going to be 2 yards deep in the end zone. Let's go ahead and return it. It's a good return. 33 yards. -2 is 31. So that takes it out to the 31. And that's where Indy will start. So a nice high roll there on the kickoff return. So 67 and 31. Or sorry, it wasn't 31, it was 33. All right. So Indy takes over 1st and 10. They've got 8 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter. And this will be an inside run to a blitz. That's a -2, so right into the teeth of the defense. 13 on an inside run, D6 plus 3. And so that's going to be Vince Young up the middle for 4 yards. Takes us down to 7.5 minutes left in the half. 2nd down and 6. 2nd and 6. This will be an outside run against a base defense. That's a 0. So 12 on an outside run is good for D6 plus 2. That's 5 yards, and that goes to Lindell. Man, I know I'm looking on the right team. D6 plus 2 is 5 yards to Joseph Adai. Sorry. So that takes it to the 40. And there'll be 7 minutes left on that 5-yard gain. All right. 3rd down and 1 for the Indy offense. This will be a medium pass against a base blitz. So Tennessee comes with it. And Manning with the football. Medium pass against a blitz is a 0. And we got an 18. 18 on a medium pass is going to be good for 22 yards. Who does that go to? That'll be to Reggie Wayne for 22 yards with a little pitch and catch. And 10, 20 plus 2 takes it down to the 38-yard line. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Indianapolis Colts. Another big play for Peyton Manning as he connects with Reggie Wayne for the 1st down. 6.5 minutes left in the half. Colts driving. They've got a 4-point lead in this one. An inside run to a base defense is going to be a -1 overall. So a 9, that's good for 3 yards. And that run is going to go to Joseph Adai up the gut. And it takes it down to the 35. It'll be 2nd down and 7 for the Colts. Manning up to the line. He's going to hand it off again. And this is going to be 7. So the handoff goes to somebody. Sorry, it's a handoff. I'm getting ahead of myself here. So it's a inside run against a base defense, a -1. And so a 9 is going to be 3 yards, and that is to Joseph Adai again. So 3 yards in a cloud of dust here for the Colts as they pick up 6 yards on 2 inside runs. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4 for Indianapolis. They're at the Tennessee 32. Feels like they've been knocking on the door the whole time. Just can't quite break through. This will be a deep ball against a base defense, and that's a +2. So 5 + 2. They needed all that just to avoid any disaster. It's going to be a hurry, quarterback hurry, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 4. Good defense there by Tennessee. As who is there with the quarterback hurry? LaBoy there with the quarterback hurry. And that's going to bring up a kicking situation. So 49 yards. Again, they're here. And they're going to go for it. They're going to press their luck again. They need an 8, 9, or 10 in order to make the field goal. It's a 10. Unbelievable. So 49 yards on the field goal. And they make another one. They only have a 30% chance of making field goals in the 40s, and they've made 3. So go figure. All right. So we take 1 off there, reset here. And Tennessee will receive. They're down 6-9. So it's 16-9, and they're down by a touchdown. They're going to be receiving here with 5 minutes left in the half. 5 is going to be a touchback. So Tennessee will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25. And let's see if Young can lead them out at the end of the half. VY with a medium pass against a base defense. That's a +1, so that at least evens them out. And a 13 on a medium pass is going to be good for 11 yards. So they take it out to the 36. That pass goes to Williams. And that's going to bring up 1st down and 10 after the 11-yard gain. Nice first half from both quarterbacks. Both playing well. 1 interception, though, for Vince Young. He'd like to even that up with a touchdown pass. This is going to be 1st and 10. An inside run to a blitz is a -2. So that makes them -3 overall. So 6 on the inside run is good for no yards. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. As they get no gain on 1st down. 2nd down, this will be a short pass against the blitz as Indianapolis brings pressure. Short against the blitz is a 0, so it's a -1 overall. 7 on the short pass is incomplete, and the blitz is effective as that leads to an incompletion. So a couple of no game plays, and we are at 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. Let's throw a medium pass, which is what it would have been anyway. Medium pass against base defense is a +1, so that at least evens things out for them. 9 on a medium pass is going to be a pass defense. So the ball knocked away on 3rd down, and that's going to bring up 4th down and 10. As Tennessee's going to have to punt the ball back here. And let's see if they have a stop in them. All right, so Tennessee with the punt. That's a 5. 5 is good for 40 yards. So 10, 20, 30, 40. And we'll see what the return is. First punt of the game for the Titans. So 40 yards with the return of, a fair catch. So Nice high punt, no return, and Indianapolis will take over 1st and 10 at their own 24. So 15 seconds off the clock, 3:15 left in the first half. And let's see what the Colts can do on offense. They're up by a touchdown here in the RCA Dome. 1st and 10, this is going to be a medium pass against a base. And so that will be a +1. They're going to need all that, as 4 + 1 is 5. 5 on a medium pass is an incompletion. As Peyton Manning can't hit, that's a couple of incompletions in a row. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10. We got a short pass against a base defense. That's a -1. A 10 on a short pass is D6 + 2. And so that's going to be good for 8 yards. That goes to Dallas Clark. Takes it out to the 32-yard line. That's going to leave them a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And we've hit the 2.5-minute mark in the half. So, it will be 3rd down and 2. So 3rd down play. This is a short pass against a base. That's a -1. 11 minus 1 is 10. 10 on the short pass is D6 + 2. So they are going to pick up the 1st down. And it's going to be 8 yards to Reggie Wayne. Takes it to the 40. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. So all of the plays here are going to be in the 2-minute offense, unless we say otherwise. It's only going to take 15 seconds per play, whether it's a run or a pass. So this is an inside run to a base defense, and that'll be a -1. So 9 on the inside run is good for 3 yards. Takes that out to the 43-yard line. 1:45 left in the half. So just 3 yards. Nice balanced offense this first half of the Colts. They come out with another run. This is an inside run against the base. That's a -1. So 4 on the inside run is going to be a tackle for loss. That's going to be -2 yards as they try to go up the gut and are unsuccessful. Good defense there by the Titans to come up through the middle and stop that play. It will be 3rd and 9 for the Colts. 3rd down and 9. This is a deep ball against a base blitz. So a deep against a blitz is going to be a +1. And this is 13-14 on a deep pass is D10 + 18. So D10 + 18 is 24. 24 yards. That goes to Dallas Clark again down the middle. So 24 yards is going to give them a 1st down. That takes us to 1 minute and 15 seconds. 10, 20, and 4. And that'll be 1st down. I think we'll just run up to the line. We've got timeouts that we can use as well. 1st down, this is an inside run to the base, a -1. 11 on the inside run is D6 + 2. So 4 yards to Joseph Adai. Takes it down to the 31. We're going to call a timeout there. And that'll be timeout number 1, which keeps the clock from moving. Basically what that does. And that will be 2nd down and 6. 2nd down and 6 for Indianapolis. So this is an inside run again to a base. So another -1. 9 on the inside run is good for 3 yards. We'll take another timeout. And that's going to bring up 3rd down and 3. Let's throw a short pass here. That's what it was going to be anyway. Short pass against the blitz is a 0. So an 11 on a short pass is going to be good for 6 yards, and that's going to be a first down pickup as they take it down to the 22. And there is 1 minute left as they hurry up to the line of scrimmage. This is going to be an outside run against a base defense. That's a 0, and an outside run. 8 on the outside run is only 2 yards, so that takes it to the 20. They're going to call their third and final timeout here. Brings up 2nd down and 8. And let's go ahead and throw the ball here. Medium pass against a base defense is a +1. 12 on a medium pass is D10 +7. So let's see what that would be. D10 +7 is good for 9 yards. That's going to be a first down. And takes us to 45 seconds left. Let's see if Tennessee can stop them, or will Indianapolis be able to do what they need to do. 2 first down. This is a medium pass against a base defense. That's a +1. 16 on the medium pass is D10 +12. And that's good for 20 yards. We only have 11. We have 21 to work with, so that's in the back of the end zone. And that is to Dallas Clark, who tiptoes into the back of the end zone for the touchdown. That just takes 30 seconds, or 15 off. So it's going to be an 11-yard touchdown pass. That's 2nd TD of the day for Peyton Manning, as he connects with Dallas Clark in the back of the end zone. The extra point is good. And so they've got a 23-9 lead at the half. We got 30 seconds left in the half, as Tennessee is probably just going to receive this one. 2 is going to be 66 +6, 72. That's going to be into the end zone for a touchback. So taking over 1st and 10 is the Titans. They're just going to run out the clock here as they're at the 25. And so we'll say they run 1 rushing play for -1 and just run out the clock. So that takes us to halftime. And in this one, it is 14 + 9 is 23. And 23-9. It's kind of a little bit of a field goal fest here. So you see lots of field goals, a couple of touchdown passes from Peyton Manning to Dallas Clark, 21 yards and 11 yards. We've had 1 interception here, and at the half, it is 23-9, Indianapolis over Tennessee. Tennessee looking to come back in this one and make it a game in the second half. I'm going to stop the video there. I don't know if I'll play the rest of it online or offline, but this is Play Action Football. This is available now. The 2007 season is available as we speak, and you can go pick that up. You can see that the game moves pretty quickly. You can play a game in under 2 hours, and we are at 59 minutes, so just under an hour for the first half, and that was with a little bit of talking and setup. You should be able to do each half in 45 minutes to an hour. Once you sort of get into the swing of things, there's not a lot to remember. You call plays. You can do auto play calling, or you can call plays yourself, and then you look here, make any adjustments that you need for the defense, and then you look here for the offensive play. You need 2 D10s and 2 D6s. They don't have to be different colors, but I find that is helpful for just determining, like using one for one team and one for the other. And then the same thing here, if you need to roll again to see who made the play and things like that. And then this sheet comes with it with the field, so you can keep track of the game time and the field position. The score sheet comes with it. The auto offensive play calling for a normal, and also for goal line, we have goal line. And then we have our special plays sheet with punting, kicking, penalties, interceptions, coaches' challenges, weather, if there's a breakaway, which we haven't had any breakaways yet, or a block kick, what happens on those plays. And then you'll get every team in the NFL from those seasons. So 1985, 2007, and 2023 are what we have right now. You can go to clarkandaddisongaming.com and pick up one of those seasons. They're not too expensive, and you get the entire season for $20 or so. So it's a pretty good deal. And again, you can play. The goal is to get a play-by-play football game that you can play out every play, get all the players with their stats, or at least the major players with their stats. You can see it's not everybody, but it's quite a few. But you could still. You could if you wanted to. So penalties and tackle for loss, we have all the players here. And then I'm going to be producing the 1991 season set next. And then as each NFL season finishes, I'll just be working on the season that just completed. So 2023 is out for last season if you want to replay that. And, these are like post-college for me. So this is sort of in my 20s, and this is when I was really following football. So definitely a great season to pick up 2007, but 85, a classic season. And then, being able to play the modern NFL players as well. Things are just a little bit different with as far as the play calling. So you can see here, this 2007. So I've actually sort of tried to mimic the average plays or what people are doing as far as run pass percentages and things like that, because they do change over time. So on the 85 set, there's a lot more running than there is passing, a lot more deep passes than there are short passes, that type of thing. So, and then each individual team they're just a little bit different. So you see here it's 20 yards on the deep pass, and that's a 14. And here it's a D10 plus 18. So each passing game is a little bit individualized. Completion percentages are individualized. Sack percentages are individualized per team. If they go too far afield of the average, those things are changed just a little bit here. So you can see interception, sack, interception, and completion. So fewer sacks for Tennessee. Obviously, Vince Young was able to get away a little bit easier than Peyton Manning. So I'm just going to mark Tennessee as getting the ball in the second half. All right. I think that's it. You can pick up this game at clarkandaddisongaming.com. If you found yourself coming back to this channel, click on subscribe. If you like this video, just click the thumbs up. That's super easy. Doesn't even really cost you much of anything. And that helps us in the long run, because Google says, hey, people like this content, so let's show it to more people. So again, if you want to try this out, you can go to clarkandaddisongaming.com and go to the free section. Or go to Play Action Football on the shop page. So you click the big green button in the top right and shop all games. And on the left side, you'll see Play Action Football. And you can just click that link and it'll show you only the Play Action Football games. There's a free demo in there that you can try. It's the last 4 teams from 2023. And so you can play out the NFC Championship, AFC Championship, and the Super Bowl. And just kind of get a feel for the game and how it plays. It plays the same as far as mechanics and things like that across different seasons. But like I said, some of the individual the teams are individualized with their defenses and their kicking game and all that kind of stuff. And then the play calling is also a little bit individualized to that season as well. You won't find a ton of differences, but obviously they throw the ball a lot more now than they did back then in the 80s and the early 2000s. And then some of these plays will be like, especially the defensive plays, something on here like a horse collar that didn't exist in the 80s. There wasn't a horse collar call, so I've changed out some of those things to be a little bit more era specific. And then everything is the same. The field, the clock hasn't changed. So there's a lot of things that don't change in the game. And then you'll get the full game guide. I've also got, like I said, a playlist here on this channel. If you want to take a look at the game before you even download it, or if you download it and you're like, oh, I feel a little bit lost, then go through each of the different videos in that series. None of them are very long, and they're just meant to kind of show you the mechanics of the game and how to resolve each of the different types of plays. So check that out. And like I said, 1991 will be coming hopefully soon. I've been a little bit focused on baseball this summer, but I'll start turning my attention a little bit more to football, and 1991 will be the next season that comes out. I've tried to experiment with some different things, but I think in the end, I'll just come back to this format here just because I think it works. And if I need to experiment some more for the future, I'll do that. But the game seems to work pretty well. I've experimented with more penalties. That doesn't seem to be a good thing to do as you get way too many penalties. And, there aren't enough penalties here, but there are enough to kind of get in your way at the exact wrong time, usually. Same with turnovers, fumbles, interceptions, etc. Which modern game, they don't fumble the ball quite as much as they did in the old games, and interception rates are comparable, but like yards per catch were a lot more back in the day. So when they threw the ball, they threw it downfield, but these days it's a lot more kind of short dink and dump passing games, and a lot more screen plays and stuff like that. So different types of screens to wide receivers and stuff like that. So a little bit different type of game, but more completions, fewer yards per completion, that kind of thing. So try to take all of those things into account when I've created each of the different seasons. And so it takes a little bit longer because I do have to kind of craft the season a little bit to that era, to that season. But hopefully I can pump out more seasons as we go along. If you have any requests or suggestions for seasons, it's really, I don't want to go too far back, but 80s, 90s, 2000s up to today. If you have some favorite seasons, or there were some particularly great Super Bowls, that's kind of what I'm looking at. 2007, obviously, that was the Patriots 16-0 regular season and lost in the Super Bowl, so they didn't complete the undefeated season like the Dolphins. But great year for them. Great year for Peyton Manning, as they went 13-3 and 10-6 for Tennessee, as they had a pretty loaded team. You can see they had some really good players here. So Bullock on defense, and they had Vanden Bosch on the defensive line, Albert Hainsworth on the defensive line as well. So you'll recognize some of these players here. And obviously really good, talented defense as well for Indianapolis. So go ahead and check that out, clarkandaddisongaming.com. If you have any questions or comments about this game or about play action football, just leave them down here in the comments section. Like I said, you can download the demo for free and just try it out. Otherwise, pick up a season for the game. That's probably going to be the best way to enjoy it and to play it. The seasons aren't particularly expensive. They're PDF only, print and play. But like I said, you can just kind of print out each team that you want to play. You don't have to print out every single team as you go along, and nothing, that's the only color part, is the teams themselves. And the colors kind of help you to distinguish, okay, this is going to be a positive or a negative play or a neutral play or no gain. So it does help, and it helps with the kicking game as well. All right, I think that's it from here. I appreciate everybody's support, and I don't know if I'll finish the second half online or offline, but maybe it'll be online. I'm not sure. But I hope you enjoyed this first half, and this is Tennessee down 23-9 as they can't quite break through against this Indianapolis defense, tough defense to come against anyway. All right, I think that's it from here. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time.